back to the Bouncing Potatoes. I'm your host, E-Man, and we have, who are you?
I'm Osanda.
With a fresh
Oh,
cut. I don't know if you're Osanda. You look a little different. Are you an imposter? Are you an imposter?
yeah, I got me a mid fade. My first ever mid fade,
Oh,
which
I
looks.
think,
Luckily,
I
y'all
think,
can't see the back of my head.
I think it's a mid-imposter to me. Well, guess what? We're back on another podcast on this. Let me check. Let me check the official temperature. 91 degrees, not too bad outside. Not too
Ew.
bad. And yeah, gorgeous summer day. I know we had a great week. Osana, didn't you? Well, I did. Osana never has a good one, so we'll see what's going on with his later. But my week was fantastic. I worked for 2 days. That's it, only two. And the rest of them, I was at theme parks with my YouTube buddies. Go subscribe to my theme park wizard YouTube channel, by the way. Thursday, got my oil change on my car. Phew. Friday, I was at Disneyland. Wednesday, I was at Universal. And then I saw Barbie on Saturday. Oppenheimer on Monday. This coming Monday. Barbie was fantastic. Go see it. It is very, very, very family friendly, except for two sexual jokes. But other than that, I think everybody will love it. The rest of the stuff will fly over kids' heads, and they'll just look at the pretty colors and be like, "Oh, this is nice." And then Oppenheimer, I'm seeing that on a seven-story IMAX screen at City Walk. Big, big explosion! I can't wait for the big explosion in there. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And then, you know what? Today I've just been relaxing because my feet need a rest. I walked over 40,000 steps in the past 3 days, which is a lot of Sandra. It's a lot of steps, isn't it?
Yes, actually.
Yes. And Sandra probably been in that same amount of time walked about 2,000 or less, and had probably a bad time at work. So let's hear about it.
All right. So, uh, pretty uneventful work, really. Honestly, we have a county audit next week, so I have been preparing for that because it seems like it's going to be pretty serious. It's a 2 hour audit where they comb over all the files with a fine tooth comb to see if we are making any mistakes. Oop, my
Oh,
bad.
Sandra, you're the manager, so it falls on you if you
Yes,
make a mistake.
exactly. Falls on me if we make mistakes because it is my job as the auditor to catch it. So, in terms of work, just been busy with that. I would say I've actually had a overall good week. Um,
What? That's a shocker.
I
You
know,
got a haircut and a good week. Are you sure you're Osanda?
which is
I
a
think
bit of
that
a
haircut
surprise.
was yeah. That haircut was quite a shocker because
Um,
yeah, the haircut there. I think you're a different person. Are you Osanda's evil twin? Have a big
because I
haircut.
haven't had any contact with my ex in over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, which is the most since September of 20, no, December of 2014. So 9 years,
Osanda, that's
basically.
9 years ago.
9 years, yes, 9 years ago, but I wanted to be specific, um, just to show everyone how long it's been. So that's been rough, obviously. So I've been trying to cope in positive ways, right? So, however, at the same time, I'm also trying to feel the thoughts and, you know, work through the pain rather than distracting myself and everything like that. So I did buy a beginner's crochet kit right here. All right, this pocket it is not sponsored by this brand, but maybe one day. So this is the beginner crochet kit. I started to try to do it last night, and it was so hard. All right, it was incredibly difficult because I had to look at the tutorial and then I had the yarn wrapped around my hand, and then I'm clicking with the other hand on the tutorial. So it was quite difficult, in fact. Um, but I did make a stitch. I think a single something stitch. So that's positive. However, the thing is that I ended up this week I got back into playing video games. So I was playing Uncharted 2 on the
Oh,
PS4, which is a phenomenal game, and I did finally beat it. So I still have Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4 to do. I actually started 4, but then I went to Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, so I'm like a third of the way into Uncharted 4, but I still got to start Uncharted 3, so I'm going to do that probably later today after I'm done editing this. Um, what else? Oh, yeah, so I got the haircut. I got a mid fade. I went in there with the intention of getting a tapered fade, which is the same thing that I got 3 months ago. But then the dude was telling me about like what a fade is. And he's like, it's all the way around. So I'm like, okay, I went for it. Mid haircut, I was definitely regretting it because it looked pretty bad. Um, it does still look pretty bad in my opinion, but it'll grow back. Oh, also, I did get hair growth oil as well, so I'm gonna start using that later because I'm worried
are
about my.
you losing? You said you're losing hair.
Yeah, I feel like my hair is receding. Um, so and it is genetic, so I'm trying to stave that off as
What
much
are
as
you,
I
an
can.
old man?
I'm a lot of stress. I'm 26. I'm nearing the end.
No, son, your birthday is in 2 weeks.
My birthday is in 2 weeks. Yes, it is in 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm
What are
doing
you
for my
gonna give you
birthday.
birthday?
I have no idea. I have
Oh,
very
I
low expectations.
have a big idea. I have a big idea. There's some surprises coming on your birthday, son.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see. I normally cry on my birthday, so that's why I have very low expectations for my birthday.
What? Why do you cry on your birthday?
Get into an argument with my parents or something like
Ah,
that. So, long story short, last year my ex made my birthday pretty fun, so I'm grateful for that. However, also I'm trying to get a job at LAUSD, which is taking four freaking ever. All right. Long story short, y'all. I make 24 an hour right now. I'm an office manager. I'm trying to get a job with LAUSD. They have office tech, which is 16.56 an hour. They got senior office tech, which is 19.34 an hour, and they have admin aide, which is 25 an hour. I'm on the list for all three positions, but I haven't had that much luck yet. I've been offered the regular office tech position, but I had to decline just because it's so low. Um,
oh, sorry. I really don't get. That was on camera, boy. Let me tell you something. I was trying to use this song in this video, and every time I use it, it 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 can't be monetized because it gets copyrighted. But this time I put it just low enough where it didn't catch it, and it said no restrictions. Okay, I think that's also why the camera is having the thing is having a tough time because it's trying to upload a video, but now it's good.
no, no freaking wonder. Obviously, that's
Who knows?
obviously gonna affect the camera.
But
This
now
guy.
it's all done. So yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I've been offered the position of regular office tech. I had to decline because it's too low. This week, a school reached out to me for a senior office tech job, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So the hiring department needs to call me. What happened was a school from LAUSD called me, and I answered because I thought it was that school. Turns out it was another school who had previously reached out to me a month ago about regular office tech. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, and I didn't want to be mean, so I accepted the interview for Friday. But then
Oh,
Friday
this
morning
one?
for
Oh
regular
no,
office,
last Friday.
no, like, well, yeah, 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 last Friday
Yeah.
because we're Sunday, yeah, yeah. So 2 days ago. Then I ended up canceling it. I was like, yeah, I just made up a lie and I canceled it. Then on Friday, lo and behold, I got news back from LACCD, which is the Los
Woohoo!
Community College District, that I applied to this position, y'all, in January.
That's 5 months, 6 months ago.
January. Yep. 6 months ago, I applied to this. I applied, had to do a written test, had to do an oral interview test. So, lo and behold, so there's three ranks that are eligible, one, two, and three. I'm second. So,
Woohoo!
the good news is that that job is 28 an hour. So if I
Mhm.
get that position, I am instantly gonna quit, basically. However, the problem is that when I applied to that job, I only put my eligibility for 2 out of 9 of the colleges because those were the closest ones. The position, the vacancy is actually for a college that's in like downtown LA.
Mhm.
But I emailed the classified department of LACCD and I told them, hey, can you guys add me to being available for all 9 colleges plus the district office? And they have not gone back to me yet. So hopefully they do because I am willing to do that drive to downtown LA or I'll even take the metro if it means 20,
Ooh.
even if it means 28 an hour, bro. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, right? And then next week I have a interview, 22 an hour job with apartment complex, basically. So front desk concierge position. So I'm actually really hoping I get that because it would be like 5 to 10 minutes away from where I want to live with
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ethan. So hopefully I can get that. But that's why I got my haircut. I pointed at my forehead. I'm an idiot. That's why I got my haircut. That's why I got my eyebrows threaded so my eyebrows look nice and on
Oh
fleek.
wow. Okay, now I have a real question then. Does that
Yeah.
hurt?
Yo, yeah, bro. You have no idea.
Because like I have my like I might women in my life, friends, mom, that you get your eyebrows threaded. I'm like, that seems like it hurts. I was like, no.
It does. It does. This was only my second time getting it done. My
How long
ex.
does it? How long does that take?
It only takes like 10 minutes though. It's not. It's not that.
Oh,
It's not. It's
okay.
not
So
timing.
it's not like you're sitting there for like an hour and it's going.
Mm, no.
Oh, that's
Like you have to hold your own eye. Like you have to like go like this and then
uh,
like that in a specific way. And I told her straight up like, hey, this is only my second time doing this. Like I have no idea, how to do it correctly. And she's like, oh, a second time. And then she was more understanding. But it hurts. Like your eyes are going to start crying involuntarily. I'm not ashamed to admit it that I cried. It hurts, bro. But
but
she got rid
I
of.
must say they look good.
Thank you, thank you. So, however, my friend told me that I should just start plucking them. So that's an option too, fellas. You can try plucking your own eyebrows. To be honest, I'd rather get them threaded just because I feel like I would not pluck mine correctly. Um,
How much is it?
it was $9.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, and then I tipped $5, so it was 14 total. The first time I got it done, because it was in the mall, it was more expensive. I think it was like 15 maybe
Hmm.
total.
But
Or
still,
no,
I
sorry, 15 to 20.
feel like it's not. Yeah, for nine's pretty good.
I know this only the second time I've gotten done. My ex told me to get it done the first time because she would pluck my eyebrows sometimes. But she's like, "Nah, you need to get them threaded." And then I didn't want to get them threaded because of LASIK, because I got LASIK, so I didn't want any like pressure near my eye or anything like that, especially because I had all those issues going on. Wow, that would have been a great segue to the investigative journalism topic,
I
but we're
know
not doing.
that. I'm
uh,
not.
but yeah, so that's my week. Overall, a good week. I'm gonna play some more Uncharted, or I might try crocheting some more. I'm trying to, pick up a new positive hobby, but probably I should just instead of crocheting, I should probably work out. That would make more sense.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was saying to maybe learn the streets around your neighborhood.
what does it have to do with working out? Oh, also, I did drive to the gym on Tuesday with
Because
my mother.
that's not that's just anything of working out, but well, kind of because you have to get to the gym, but also that's a positive hobby. Learning street learning around. You should go explore your neighborhood. That's a nice positive hobby. See, maybe you'll find a hole in the wall restaurant you like.
But I don't want to pay for gas.
No, walking. Don't you walk everywhere?
Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to walk. See, that's the conundrum. I don't want to walk. It's so hard to walk around my area because it's cul-de-sacs, bro. Like There's a lot of cul-de-sacs. You
Right, and
saw.
you said you walked to the gym, so like you could walk to the main street and then walk around, see what else you can explore.
There's actually not that many restaurants around my area. I have like looked.
Oh, you have interesting,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Mm.
yeah, I haven't. Luckily, the eyebrow threading place is so super close. It's like in the same area, the same street that the gym's on. So that was cool. I did drive on Tuesday to the gym with my mom, and then we switched so
Oh,
that she could drive.
yeah.
She
Oh
was not
gosh, your
impressed.
mom drove back.
She was not impressed by my driving, but I thought I did all right. I
She
actually
wasn't impressed.
She was not impressed.
I don't think she can say anything.
So yeah, overall, that's my week. I gotta say, pretty positive week. Um,
Yeah, look at all those good
yeah,
things. Look at all
yeah.
those good things. You should be jumping for joy. I was trying to get out of the chair and jump into some jumping jacks. Like,
Nah,
yeah, yippee, yippee.
I'm not gonna do all that. But nah, pretty positive week overall. Oh, I even tried brushing Coda's teeth this today. I mean,
See, at first I think you say I even tried brushing my teeth. I'm like, wow, good job.
no, no. I tried brushing his teeth, and that was an experience. All right, I was afraid he was gonna bite the brush, like no, bite the brush off. Luckily, it's a plastic brush, so he didn't bite it. But wow, that was a journey. Because for those
That
of you
would be
guys,
a real experience if anyone else, like a stranger, tried to brush Coda's teeth.
well, that's why we get he does anesthesia dental cleanings for that reason. Because otherwise, he would bite.
Can you imagine if I try to brush his teeth? You ain't
Oh yeah,
fooling me in 3 seconds or 3 feet
oh
away.
yeah. Ethan was over at my house last week, and Coda was not too pleased to see him. But Coda just didn't recognize him. You know, if he actually came out of the room, he would have been chill. But he just, I don't know, he
I'm
didn't.
like, man, you guys, like, I try to come up. Now, he was behind a chair, so I guess so. No, I guess I was in full view.
Yeah, to Ethan's credit, he came in with pure intentions. Like not afraid or anything like that. He came in
I
with an
had a
open mind.
nice big smile on my face. I even when he started barking, I went even closer. I was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" It is. I was like, "Okay, not today." But shucks, because good thing he wasn't out of the room. Because thank goodness Osana was nice enough to see her if my girlfriend was afraid of dogs, which she is. So imagine if a girl started barking. Oh, that would have been terrible. I would have been like, "Stay behind me! Stay behind me!"
Oh, you see, it would have looked good for you though.
You know, because we went to Gabby, my cousin's dog house, and they have 3 dogs, 2 of them big and one small. One of them is like the heaviest one is like at least 130 or 150 pounds, and
What?
yeah, this is kind of a fat one, but
Oh, well, that's what type of dog?
Swiss Mountain,
Oh, those dogs are big.
and yeah, so it's big, but she's also like most excited. So even if she's kind of lazy, she'll come up and she'll jump on you, and she comes up and just whoosh like a football player. She pushes me out the door, and she's trying to do that to my girlfriend. I was like, "Oh no, Summer, no!" Woo! That was she was of course that's very terrifying if you're anybody, but especially if you don't like dogs.
So I would say then in that case, Coda's experience with her was way better.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah, no. Summer is like shit. She will think because they stretch out almost like a bear. They get up, stretch out. They're like, "Whoa, you're really tall."
Honestly, that's actually kind of crazy because that dog weighs more than you. Then.
Yeah, way more. Not way more, but does way more than me. And she also has like sharp nails. So like if they, she might be like but she does it with a smile on her face. So that's nice. It's a very
Oh,
nice smile. She
yeah.
goes, she
I can see why.
almost knocked my grandpa down on the ground. That was pretty bad. Then she steps on your foot, but it's such a she's heavy, so when she steps on it like you can't. Get out.
Move. Yeah, yeah.
Which is she doesn't realize how strong she is. She just wants some pets.
I want to meet this. That sounds adorable.
Oh, you should. She's great. She lives right down the street from you.
All right, but so yeah, that was my week. Um,
Wow. Round of applause for Osanda's not negative week.
mhm. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you should walk like a smooth smile on your face, just like Peter Parker.
Well, Peter Parker actually suffers a lot.
He does, but that's why he always wants a nice smile on his face when something good happens.
True.
You know, like in Spider-Man 3 when Toby was like,
Yeah, the iconic scene with the black suit. I want to learn how to do that dance. If I ever get married, I'm gonna do that dance at the wedding.
first of all, you are getting married, then I'm gonna videotape you doing that dance.
What a legendary dance. What a legendary dance. Spidey is definitely my favorite superhero. Who's your favorite superhero?
Hmm. I like Spider-Man. I like Iron Man. I like Captain America. Those three.
All right,
I think
I go.
Spider-Man's the highest, only because I grew up more with Spider-Man, and the other two came in later on in life.
I go Spidey, Deadpool, Wolverine.
Deadpool. Love Deadpool. Wolverine. Okay, you're an X-Men fan.
Oops. Yeah, because of a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Is that a comic or a
It
game?
was a video game.
Ah, you little X-Men fan. I love it. So you're gonna see Deadpool 3 with me, man.
I do have to see Deadpool 3. I've actually, it's kind of surprising, but I've seen both Deadpools.
See, not surprising. That's your favorite superhero.
Yeah, but I haven't seen Avengers. I've seen only one of the
Yeah,
Captain Americas.
you know, Deadpool 3, Wolverine's in it.
Yeah. Although that one I think is on strike, or not, it's a pause.
Pause. But they only
Yeah.
have 2 weeks left of filming, so whenever the strikes and that should be filmed wrapped up quickly. And then Osana, me and you are gonna go see it, and you're gonna dress up as Deadpool, and I'll dress up as Wolverine.
No, actually sounds interesting. It sounds not too
Yeah.
bad.
And we're
Did
gonna
you want
put
to
it,
talk more?
we're gonna put
Sorry,
it
what
on
was
this
it?
channel. We're gonna put it on this channel.
Oh, how? Oh, yeah. I mean, we could do a vlog.
hmm And we're gonna do the next podcast dressed up as our character.
Nope, we're not gonna do that.
What?
No, we're not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Man,
People
I'm
wanna know.
excited. I'm excited for when we can finally do these podcasts together in person, because that would be much cooler. So we'll just see what the heck happens with LACCD.
Yes, everyone leave a comment down below if you think Osan will get the job. Leave a comment and tell us why you think he'll get the job. And then share the video, subscribe, like it, and then, if you want, send us a super thanks.
Whatever that is. But yes, thank you. Yeah. Uh, Again, even though I'm on the list for the potential to be contacted for an interview to get the job. It's so crazy. Getting a freaking government job is insane. It's an incredible test of patience.
Well, maybe you should go work for Tesla, and you can be like this. Oh no, this tech company. You should go work for this guy. He trashed his body for 23 years, and now spends $2 million a year to reverse the damage. Did you know that, Alessandra?
Yes. So this dude basically. All right, guys. So let's say his name first. So Brian Johnson, who used to be a tech founder in California.
Ryan Johnson. That's the director of the Star Wars movie.
I thought that was Ryan
Brian,
Johnson.
not
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah, Brian. So he's basically trying to reverse the biological process of aging. All right. So he takes a ridiculous amount of pills. All right. He takes 61 pills every day, eats 70 pounds of vegetables a month, and goes to bed at 8:30, which admittedly, that's not that crazy. But the pills, the pills is insane. All right, guys. 61 pills. And what's cool though is if for those of you who want to follow along with Project Blueprint and are also interested in reversing the effects of aging, well, one, you better have a lot of money because he
Mhm.
spends a lot of money. $2 million a year. So if you want to keep this up, you got to spend 200 million, 2 million a year. Sorry, not 200 million. He's not even he is not that much. He's not that rich. Um, he eats the supp. He has a list of all the supplements. Man, it's insane, guys. Like upon waking, he takes zinc 15 milligrams, glucosamine sulfate 2 kcal 1500 milligrams. It, it's incredible, and he tracks everything. He's no Vice called him the most measured man ever. So it's very fast. Like it's working. All the tests that he takes showed that he is younger than his actual age. But
Pretty cool.
at what cost? Well, we know at what cost. $2 million a year is the cost. Um, so it's just fascinating. People's obsession with trying to reverse aging. I get it to an extent. I myself, I don't want to be 40, but have horribly weak bones. So I understand, but I just don't think I. I'm never even if money wasn't a factor, I would never take that many pills in a day.
Yeah, that's that's a lot. I don't even
Yeah.
want to take one in a day.
So that kudos to him for one being rich enough to do it, two having the discipline to do it. But wow, wow. So yeah, that's crazy. That's just
That
insane.
that actually is pretty insane, but yeah, I don't think that's pretty sustainable. Goodness gracious.
That's
Woo-hoo.
mm, that's
61. Oh my god, imagine on the side effects. Oh man.
that's the thing. Like, how is your body even absorbing that many pills?
Yeah, like, I don't know. That's crazy. No, what's even crazier, Osandra?
Hmm.
That he said, he made a post on Twitter. Twitter. That's the crazy part. Twitter, because let's give a little Twitter update, Osandra, shall we? Shall we?
Sure.
Well, Twitter versus Threads. Threads was searched. Uh, was it like 132% less than it was 2 weeks ago or something?
Hmm. Who possibly could have seen that coming? Hmm. You know, I think that was me.
That was Elno Sonder. Now I bring that up because Elon Musk made a silly thing that I wonder if the searches will go higher now. 'Cause I don't know if you saw, but about an hour before this podcast we started here, Elon Musk announced that Twitter will be rebranded as X.
You're not serious. What?
Look it
Really?
up. Look it up. As later today, Twitter will be rebranded as X. Even uh, Mr. Grimes, his ex-girlfriend, proposed a new logo for the thing. This came from Twitter CEO Linda, whatever her name is, Linda something. But yeah, Twitter will be rebranded as X. Also, they're experimenting with long-form content, or like long-form tweets with media, which is that's interesting. Yeah, so it will be no more Twitter, and the logo will change to an X as well. He said all the birds will be removed from the app by this week, I guess. So,
This is so. This has to be a joke. This looks so. The logo looks so dumb, yo.
well, it came from the man himself.
It can, no.
Look
This
at even on the news sites, ABC7 Reporter, KTLA.
this has to be fake.
In fact, should we screen share and show the people? Let's see. Let me open up a tab here. Twitter rebrands.
Yeah, see, this is breaking news, actually, guys. This isn't even current events. This is just straight up breaking news.
Here it is. Twitter is being rebranded as X. Let's see. Let's do the share screen. Twitter. So I wonder, Elon keeps doing crazy things like this. Threads is, I guess, a nice backup for everyone to go back when they're all upset. Here it is. Elon
Advertising.
signals rebrand of Twitter to X amid advertising revenue loss. It's funny because I saw someone tweet out, um, said everyone upset with Elon's change to Twitter. Said Elon's must response. So they go to new social media site, and then Elon responds, "All right, let's change our site to a new social media site and rebrand it as X." Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, here we go. There's a man, and then he made a tweet himself. He says, "If if you guys don't know, I like the letter X," and he references Tesla Model X in the tweet. So yeah, here it is. Let's see. Twitter owner Elon Musk has signaled he replaced a social media company's well-known Bluebird logo with an X after acknowledging advertisers had been slow to return to the social media platform since his takeover. The proposed change follows Mr. Musk's recent admission that advertising revenue remains half of what it once was. Uh, the interim X logo goes live later today, adding that X.com would now redirect to Twitter's website.
It actually does. By the way, I can confirm that X.com does redirect to Twitter's website.
The billionaire sent a post on Sunday he wanted to change Twitter's logo and told his millions of followers whether they'd favor changing the site's color scheme from blue to black. Now, that I actually wouldn't mind because, it doesn't matter because I have my whole phone is on dark mode, so Twitter for me is black anyway. But also Facebook and everything. I don't. Is Facebook black? Hold on. No, Facebook's white because they won't let me go into dark mode. But anything that has a dark mode will let me go. It's black. So, Sandra, what do you think? I personally don't think changing a name to the website will lure advertisers back. Okay, but or I think or it's like changing. It's all about brand recognition. That's like if Disney were to change Disney's name to some random name, and then everyone's like, "What?" You don't change your brand. Twitter's a brand. Everyone knows Twitter. You can't just change the brand identity, and it's harder to find two, recognize what the heck it is. That is a great way to erode your fan base. What do you think of Sonda?
I think that there are times when changing the name can work, but in this case, I just don't see it because of how ingrained, when someone makes it, like when someone makes a post, it's called a tweet because tweets are related to the bird that's
So
Twitter.
now I guess it's gonna be called an X.
And also now you're running into an issue where I think X videos, which is a well-known
Mm-hmm.
corn website.
Someone also had made a tweet about that. They said Elon Musk changing the site to a corn.
So so instead of it being Twitter videos, it's going to be known as X videos, which again would then be infringing on that corn website. So I do think that they are going to be running into some issues. Um, because yeah, it just overall seems very stupid. Because again, when you make a tweet, that's iconic. That's like an iconic thing. Like, oh, let me check Twitter. Let me make a tweet. Let me check X. Let me make a
Yeah,
X
I
post.
feel like many people. I think like almost everyone will still call it Twitter because what the heck is an X? You're right. Name changes are good sometimes, but I feel like for like things inside your brands, like if they were to change a feature in Twitter, change the name, all right, getting back to the Disney example, Disney's changed the names of many of their parks in Florida. Disney's MGM Studios is now Disney's Hollywood Studios, and here Disney's California Adventure is now Disney California Adventure. But they didn't change Disney as a company, you know?
Right,
That's like
right.
that's like that's just iconic, you know. So if Twitter were to change, the name of a DM or something, I don't know, or name of some page, that would be cool. But now what X? Oh, so we're gonna post this video to X. Ooh, spicy. I'm
Also,
gonna share
like,
the link to the podcast to X.com.
and also, I can't believe X.com redirects to Twitter because from when I tried to make websites, it always said that it had to be at least 3 characters. So that's kind of crazy. Um, so number one, the logo looks garbage. It's looks a pretty garbage logo. Um, and yeah, so I don't know, man. I
Also, by the way, that according to the CEO Linda, this X.com would be run by AI or something.
what? How?
Let me find the tweet because he said it's gonna mostly be run by AI. I don't.
You mean let me find the X?
Oh yeah, let me find the X. Let me actually search it up here.
God.
Twitter.
The easiest way for Twitter to get their ad revenue back is for Musk to resign. It's that simple. Also, correction. Ethan earlier said that it was his ex girlfriend, but I think he meant to say ex wife. Because no,
Oh
you know,
no no
no, you're
oh no! Why they did get married for at least a short amount of time,
a
right?
very short amount of
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
because then they had the baby with, of course, I can't pronounce the name.
Yeah. Overall,
Here it
Musk.
is. During a live audio session on Twitter, owner and chairman Elon Musk said his new AI startup, XAI, will use Twitter data for training the maximally curious artificial intelligence systems and products he hopes to build there. Okay, so I guess this AI startup that Elon has, will use Twitter data, I guess our Twitter data, uh, to build, to help us build, to help him build products for X, or Twitter, or X, whatever it is. Interesting.
Isn't Musk the one who said that we need to cool down on AI use until we understand it better? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he was one of those people who was on board for that train. Interesting.
Yeah, he definitely was. Someone actually just referenced that in one of my group chats. That's hilarious. Very interesting. Well, he changes his mind like all the time. This man.
Oh yeah, and no freaking kidding. Yeah, I mean, look, Meta went through a name change, right? Because Meta,
Mhm.
Facebook used to be Facebook. That was the name of the company, but
Oh
then
yeah.
it became
When you
Meta.
said, I'm sorry. When you said meta, I'm thinking. I thought you were talking about Meta World Peace.
Oh, Meta.
Oh boy, it was also a name change.
That was
Um,
also a name change. That was also a
yeah,
name.
see, so no, with Meta, I think that's little. It's almost like that one's like different. I feel like different because, like with Google
Became Alphabet.
created its own like subsidiary or major company, and Alphabet, and Google became a subsidiary of Alphabet for like stock. I feel like that's what the Meta thing is because it's still called Facebook. Like on when you go on Facebook and Instagram and all that, it's all called Facebook. And it says all this is now powered by Meta. So I think it's just Meta's just a big umbrella for all these little things. Whereas like Twitter is just like an X now, like this.
I agree. I completely agree with Ethan there. It's totally different than what it is different because they
Because like
still read
Meta
the
is mainly for one, no, they're
Metaspace.
trying their metaverse. They're doing that, but
Yeah.
also mainly for like stocks and shareholders, like an actual financial company. Like Meta is reporting this earnings report, but not like it's almost like behind the scenes stuff that many people won't even notice or see because all they see is Facebook and then Instagram. The app says powered by Meta, but it's very tiny. It's down below. not intrusive. No logos changed. They had their own logo, but no logos changed. Nothing from the core social media platform changed. It's just a new something new, business wise, was formed basically.
So I don't know what the heck he's thinking. It's. I feel like it's definitely going to drive more people back to X. Like people are going to be making a lot of X's.
But like in terms of advertising, I think like I said, I think this will scare them away even more because the name's totally unfamiliar. Like, the remaining out the few advertisers they still have on Twitter was probably there because Twitter is still a name brand, so I reckon like he's gonna like I want to advertise this podcast on X because one, it sounds like X rated, and two, it sounds unfamiliar. Like, what is that? Like,
Yeah,
I
like
don't.
you're not gonna get like kid friendly or family friendly people like companies. Like I just don't see. I just think it's a mistake. Out of all the letters, I just don't get why he chose X.
Yeah, that's it makes no sense.
He's been a really bad CEO with uh the company formerly known as Twitter. He's been a horrible, horrible CEO.
Hmm. And that, he gave the CEO position to that Linda person, so I thought he's gonna. Like, wasn't the idea for him to step back and focus on his other stuff? That's the whole reason he stepped down, wasn't? Now he doesn't seem to be doing that.
Well, now I guess it's different, right? Because he agreed to step down as Twitter CEO, but
Yeah, I'm saying he agreed to step down Twitter CEO, so I thought he did that so he can go focus on like SpaceX and Boring his other stuff, and let the new person Linda like really do Twitter stuff. But he doesn't seem to be like doing. He still seems to be making a lot of Twitter decisions.
now it's X, Ethan. So it's
Now
different. Now
X decisions.
he's like SpaceX. So maybe he's trying to like find out a way that he can combine SpaceX.
Maybe because he did say he likes the letter X. Maybe the big umbrella company would be X. He has the Tesla Model X, Space X.
And that's fine. We're not even hating on it. If he had decided to make a company, the
Yeah, if you
parent
want to do X as an
X,
umbrella type thing,
and then
yeah,
SpaceX,
that's gonna
Tesla,
be
and Twitter, that would have been fine. But
yeah.
he's not doing that. He's changing Twitter to be X, and
How
I
much do
don't know.
you want to bet? How much would you bet that
It's a PR
he probably
scheme.
woke up 3 days? He probably wake up like 3 days ago and said, He probably was laying in bed or in the shower, like, maybe we should change Twitter's name. Woke up the next day, alright, we're doing it. It was like, no thought. Just, yeah, I like the letter X. Twitter needs to rebrand. Alright, let's do it. It was probably like a 24-hour decision, like
It
most of his decisions,
it
honestly.
looks like it because the logo is so basic.
Yeah, I know. You could probably make that in like a few minutes. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think
Anyway.
I put more effort into our logo than that
Oh yeah,
logo.
especially the last one with Bob Iger and Fran. That was definitely more complex than the X with the black screen and just a little glow on the. I mean, even Grimes had a much better looking X logo than than Musk. And
Grimes.
yeah, remember his ex wife when I said his ex wife proposed the logo for him, and she tweeted the under his announcement, and it was this cool looking Game of Thrones looking logo.
Hmm.
And I was like, that's pretty cool. It's kind of sad that your ex wife came up with a better logo than you did.
And soon we shall bid adieu to the Twitter brand and gradually all the birds. What does he have against birds? Like, it's just such a horrible letter, bro. Like of all the letters,
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay, so right now trending number one X videos on X or Twitter. Trending the number one trending topic is X videos.
Yeah, that corn website is probably benefiting humongously
Yeah.
from this decision. That's a,
I mean, this is hilarious.
the
I
owner of
mean,
X video.
oh my
That's so
god.
funny. The owner of X videos trying to figure out why their website traffic went up from 10,000 people to 3 million people in the last hour.
He just woke up. Let's say he took a nap, woke up, and looks at his analytics. Big, big shoot up. That's funny.
Wait, I just saw Twitter has gone and suspended X videos already. Hold on, is that true? That doesn't seem
Twitter did
fair.
what?
No, no, okay, that was fake. So X videos com is still up.
Mhm.
The the X account X videos is still up, and they haven't. Oh well, here we go. They tweeted, they X'd. We love seeing X videos trending. Thanks, Elon Musk. Thank you for sharing the Lord, I mean corn, on this fine Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's actually then another trending topic is the X. That's funny. And then goodbye Twitter. Yeah, I'm telling you. See, even though the even though what should we call it? Threads had a lot less viewership and searchability. I bet people may not be looking as much at it, but I feel like they're definitely not deleting it. They're keep as I feel like they'll always keep it as a backup just in case. To
They
go
can't
somewhere.
delete it because
They
if they
can't.
delete it,
Oh
then
yeah,
they
because they
delete
have Instagram.
the Instagram account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like if they could delete it, I feel like they wouldn't. Because I feel like, especially with these crazy boneheaded decisions, they always be like a little backup. Just in case Elon does something totally crazy.
he's just totally like, yeah, like he's, if anything, he's sending more people to Threads now with this stupid decision. It's incredible. I haven't seen. I'm checking Threads right now to see if anyone's making posts about it.
I'm actually telling my girlfriend I have no idea. Um,
This is just so funny. And just can you imagine people are like, I work at X.
I know. Like, what the heck? Let's see. No, yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, podcast. There's been a major disruption in today's podcast due to the X.
This is just so.
Which is so funny to me.
This is just so weird. I, well,
Also, son, it looks like there's some slight rain coming through your area.
I know it's insane. It is so humid outside. It's horrible.
Um, okay, all right.
Again, we apologize, guys, but this is just. I mean, this is real life stuff right now. Literally, I, yeah, even in his bio, it's X.com. This has to be some type of marketing stunt. Like, I cannot possibly think that he. I know he's stupid, but he cannot really think that this is a good idea.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, it's okay. To his credit, it is an interim logo, guys. It's not so they will probably put 2 days of effort into the logo instead of the 2 hours. Instead of the 2 hours it took them to make the logo is garbage right now. I mean, ugh,
That's-
this is this is remarkable. Also, 19 hours ago, he had a poll change default platform color to black, so it was either black or white. And I'm gonna vote on the poll. 75% of people voted for black. Wow, that's crazy.
Good. Because I mean, look, it's so. I mean, just it's better on the eyes. Probably all have them in dark mode anyway, so it's probably like it's been black.
I have mine set to go to dark mode after sunset.
Ah,
So
ooh.
I do both, yeah. But there's just something. His SpaceX logo is better than yeah. That one's better than oh. I just don't. I'm not a Musk fan, So full disclaimer, I am totally biased. Ethan is more neutral on Musk, but I think he is recently found out that he's not.
Yeah, he's. I mean, there's other. To be fair, there's other companies I do like them. He seems to take those more seriously. I don't know what he did with. I still think, you know, he wasn't serious when he wanted to buy Twitter, and then when he got into it, because remember he tried to back out, but then he got
Yeah,
sued.
yeah.
So he's probably like, oops, wait, they actually took the deal. Maybe he was off his medication and had a crazy idea. I don't know. And then he got back on it and he was like, whoops, wait, I was just kidding, guys. And like, oop, too late. And then now he's just like, what I do.
He is too late for him to back out. Yep.
As in, when he's made significant, like the Starlink, we saw actually one of the Starlink go across the sky, they were flying across LA for a second. That's cool because I mean, like that's really cool because they gave Ukraine power when Russia came in and they had no power. Elon Musk had his Starlink there and gave them internet. So that was, I mean, he does good things, but I don't know when he takes it seriously, he does. But,
To his credit, Teslas are way more popular than they've ever been. People said electric car couldn't be done, and then look how many people. I would say at least like maybe 2 out of 10 cars is a Tesla.
and a lot of Tesla competitors like Lucid are on the rise now, thanks to Tesla.
Rivian's coming.
hmm But yeah, none of those people owners own social media sites, so clue there. It's a big clue. But
You know,
I also think, yeah, I think he loves that. I think he loves that attention. He just loves it. I think he just
yeah,
loves when people are talking
no
about
kidding,
him.
no kidding. He clearly does not. He clearly believes that any publicity is good publicity.
I
Um,
mean, I bet you he made some of these decisions recently for attention. Like, sure, some people will be talking about Twitter or X or his name.
yeah. So a couple
His
months
name
when
is
we
his
have
baby.
when when we have Musk versus Zuckerberg, it's going to be. And in this corner, we have the owner of X fighting against the owner of Meta. Let's get down to it. Ugh, maybe that maybe that's what happened. He like hit his head too hard training, preparing for the fight, and then he woke up like, oh, I should change the name of Twitter to X.
Oh man, that's crazy. Uh,
I can't. I
what do
don't know.
you guys think about X? Do you use Twitter or X or any social media? Let us know in the comments below. You can follow us on X on the Bouncing Potatoes at the Bouncing Potatoes.
It's actually at the B potatoes, guys. It's at
Oh,
at the B
oops, at the
potatoes.
B Potatoes. We are also on Threads at the Bouncing Potatoes
Yeah,
and Facebook. I don't know if we're on Facebook.
we're not on Facebook. We're not on Facebook. We are on Instagram also though as the at the bouncing. We're basically at the bouncing potatoes for everything except X because the bouncing potatoes name was already taken. So that's why the B potato. No, actually, the bouncing
I would
potatoes was too
maybe
long.
maybe. let's say maybe they deleted their account. Maybe you can switch it. Then he says too long.
It's too long. It's too many characters. It's quite unfortunate. Honestly, I'm being honest with you, bro. Like I can't. I don't. I don't even want to go to the other current events because this was so stupid.
I say, I mean, yeah, I mean, like it's been like what, an hour and 15 anyway, hasn't it?
Well, no, it's been less than an hour.
What? No way.
Plus when you had your technical difficulty, so it's probably realistically probably been like 50, 55 minutes. But
Uh,
honestly, y'all, we had a lot more current events to talk about, but this really just stole the show because I we were not prepared. We were not prepared for Twitter becoming the X. You know, I thought we were going to talk about Barbenheimer way more, but now I got to change this. I got to make the thumbnail to this be X.
An X, that's so funny. The X. So I wonder if tomorrow, because you got all the logo and the birds will be on. I wonder if tomorrow there'll be like an app update or something. It'll just be like an X or whatever.
I mean, okay, fine. You know what? I know I hated on the logo, but I can kind of see how it could look kind of fire. Um, maybe, but wow, wow. He's ruining the company.
Oh
We'll see if
yeah.
this. Yeah. Plus, here's the thing: the money that it's gonna cost for them to change and rebrand,
I know. What? Yeah, definitely far outweigh the any benefit.
the the spike that he is anticipating in ad revenue, like just business wise, I don't understand the the choice here.
And also, still makes sense for the ad stuff because it's the same content and same whatever the reason the ad people left before. It's not like going to come back now because they
Right,
were going to be saying the same stuff. You
right.
know, for political
Unless
reasons
you're
or for whatever it was, they're saying the same unless you do some
new
restriction.
features,
Yeah,
unless this AI thing is going to be so amazing and it's going to benefit advertisers in some type of way. Unless, yeah, the rebrand doesn't bring people back. Better features is what brings
yeah.
people companies is what brings companies back. So
Like
you
I'll give
know,
them credit for the monetization for creators that went out a couple of weeks ago. Some people got paid a lot of money. So
yeah.
that would
But
have been
now
needed. Twitter.
these creators are going to be making X videos. So then other
Yeah.
people go, so you're making corn videos. All right, bet. No, no, I'm just making I'm just
Which is a
streaming.
good point though, because let's say more advertisers leave, will uh will X have enough money to continue the creator fund? You know, keep paying them out if advertisers leave or people don't, because you know there's that new if you're unverified, you can't send a certain amount of DMs now. That got activated. So if these people start leaving, there might be not enough money to even pay out the creators.
I didn't even know about that. All I know is I feel like this is. I think that X videos might become more popular than Cornhub because of this rebrand. So really,
Probably. I mean, just like when Elon did this with other stuff, you know, when he mentioned like made those tweets, went back on those Twitter about Dogecoin, and then
oh yeah,
also got
Dogecoin.
psyched up. Or when he said, I remember he said something about whatever it was, but then some stock that was named that thing that was totally unrelated to what he's talking about shot up that day. But it was totally what it was, he's unrelated to what he was talking about, but it was the same name of the thing. And I was like, oh, good for him. So this is probably like now X videos. Hey, I'm gonna go on X videos right now and see what's going on here. I've
Um,
never been on X videos.
Probably should do that. You,
I want to help their engagement.
I think they're having a great amount of engagement. You've never been on X videos?
No, I always use Cornhub.
Oh, all right. This is remarkable. Oh, actually, also, not only is X videos gonna go up, there's also X Hamster. So,
I've never heard of that one.
so I didn't even consider that.
I can't even go on X videos because it's making me read this thing.
That's probably gonna be like you have to be over the age of 18.
Yeah, yeah, but I can't. I clicked. I said yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's a corn website, Ethan. It's not.
I know, but
What
it's
did you
juicy.
What did you expect? I am so
Ooh.
tired. I don't know why, but this has just mentally drained me. The stupidity that this man is displaying has somehow gotten me exhausted. I, I just feel so bad for the people who work there at X. You know, what's he gonna do? Like fire them if he sees anyone wearing like a old Twitter shirt with like the bird on
Exactly.
it?
If a good enough X logo is posted tonight, we'll make it go live worldwide tomorrow. That's what we post. Funny because Six Pack is Magic Mountain quote tweeted that. They have a ride called X2, so they just put the X2 logo.
Oh, that was one current event that I wanted to talk about. The new theme park. Maybe we could end on that.
Okay, perfect. Oh yes, I have some thoughts for that one. Hold on, this is just too funny. Um, X2.
That is fun.
Okay, yes. So America's Heartland is a new $2 billion theme park proposed in Oklahoma, northeast Oklahoma, and it was actually 20 former Walt Disney Imagineers worked on the park. Now, this is what like it's a water park, theme park, resort, hotels, and it's set to open in 2026, which means they have to start right now. Oh, which instantly makes it unbelievable. But pretending it's gonna happen, hopefully it does. It it's interesting because the it's funded. Someone did some research. It was funded by certain groups, and if you look at the name America's Heartland, you may be able to tell what groups those could be, and where it's
I
located.
cannot. No,
Well,
what groups we talking about?
it was it was funded by majorly funded by some heavily far extreme right wing groups. Let's say
Wow.
are putting up the funding for it, uh, which also makes it unbelievable because yeah, I don't know. But it's an aggressive timeline to open all that in 2026, and
So you're saying you don't think it's gonna happen?
I don't think it's gonna open at least in 2026. But also, I just don't know if those groups have enough money to actually because it's $2 billion, but over the years construction costs rise. So if it's not by like an actual like if not partner, if it's, I don't know if they're partnering with an actual like construction company, you know. Usually when some like a family or just a group of people try to do something really expensive, it doesn't work because they don't usually they've never done it before, and
Hmm.
they never gone through a city process on how to do a permit and all that stuff. And then it becomes costing more than they actually realize they had, and then it always gets canceled. Part of the reason why many Vegas hotels that had great ideas around the strip. There's supposed to be a London resort and all these like a moon resort on the Vegas strip, but all these got canceled because they're just they ran out of money. So I don't know if the theme park will open, but just know that if it does open, if it is that since it's majority funded by these groups, then
POCs probably won't be welcome. Is what you're basically trying to say.
well, they may try to project. There may be some ideas in these themed areas that may not appeal to certain people.
Yeah. We wow. See, that's a. See, I didn't even know about all that. I just saw a $2 billion theme park opening up. You know, with former
Hmm.
Disney Imagineers or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's intriguing. It's in Oklahoma. I didn't think much about it, but what Ethan is basically saying is that some of the the resorts and the attractions might be, like, ooh, oh, I had some dark humor there. I had some dark humor. I said to myself there. I had some dark humor. You
And
know.
one of my theme park generally he works for Cinnamon Blend. Um, tweeted, he said, "Guys, there's not a church in the concept art, but trust me, I'm sure there'll be a church on property, and you know what? I'm sure there will be, probably in the park. So yeah, just beware."
Yeah. So basically, are you saying that you, the theme park wizard, won't be going to this lovely theme park?
You know, I don't think it won't be my first choice. It won't be my first choice if it does even open. It won't be my first choice.
You can tell them you're half white.
I could, but then I'd ask you. Then if I pay money to do it, I'd be like supporting this type of uh, behavior. That
That
wouldn't
is
look cool.
incredibly fascinating. That's actually, I had no idea. I did not look into who was funding it. So
Yeah, I
that's,
didn't either until I saw it. When I saw my the DM my friend sent her, they're talking about it. I'm like, oh, okay. Look into it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
so maybe this is their attempt at like a non, quote unquote,
Well,
non
basically,
woke.
this is like would be their anti Disneyland type of like.
Because obviously
I
Disney's too
don't
woke
I
for
don't fault
folks.
the 20 Disney Imagineers for working on it. You know, they got paid. They just want to work and make cool designs. So I'm sure they probably honestly they probably don't. People like that they usually don't know who's funding something because it's just a job. You know, it's like, hey, we're designing a theme park. This company, you want to design it? Sure. But they probably don't even know what they were designing, or maybe they do, but it was not.
Mm, you know,
Not real support. Also,
you know,
not everyone in Disney. Some people in all companies have their beliefs, so maybe they believe that. But I
you
don't
know.
know.
Well, oh, like this attraction, lynch people.
Like the boat ride where you go into go into a town square and you never return.
Yeah. Mm, all right. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end the.
Yeah, so I wasn't as sure as a topic as you may have thought. But there is one. I mean, again, but think about it. It took. Let's see. It took 3 years to build Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. Back 3 years.
Seems pretty fast.
So you're telling me they want to open up at least one hotel, a water park, a theme park, and a massive resort complex, and have it open in 3 years? I don't know. That seems pretty quick to me. That's why it seems a little unbelievable. We'll see. We shall see. And from probably groups that have never built anything before, we'll see. We'll see. And I'm sure we can follow all the updates on X.com. But
Such a stupid name. It's such a stupid name.
but don't worry, we're not changing our name. We're still the Bouncing Potatoes.
Yeah, we're still the
And
bouncing potato.
I'm Ethan, and this is
I'm Osanda.
and we'll see you on X.com.